Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are good wherever you are. 9 people watching. This is fantastic. Hope you guys are good. Anyone get any new pews since the last stream? That's a great question, Spongy. And I know that you're very keen for us to put a Desert Eagle as the prize. So I'm actually looking through the collection after this to see if I have any Desert Eagles to put up, because it seems like a few of you want those. No, from Jax. Jax, you are included in this giveaway. You're a weekly giveaway member. I just checked it, so your name is included once. So you're good. You're good. We also only have 24 members still, so the chances of winning are actually pretty good, to be honest. So hopefully, fingers crossed for you, mate. Reaper, great to see you, mate. Everything is so energy draining right now, but just pushing through it. I'm sorry, mate. That sounds awful. I have a friend, who's going through chemo at the moment, and I just can't imagine what that's like, to be honest with you. It just seems like you're sitting there in pain all the time, just constantly to try and get rid of something that's going to kill you. So I don't really see much upside in it. But well, hello, America. Lol, what's everyone up to? DJ? It's not that warm in LA today, weirdly. It's actually the last few days it's been pretty cold. So this guy, without his grooming, is actually doing pretty well. Isn't it? He was licking me at the start of the stream. Now it's gone off it. It's probably because you guys have turned up, which is why. I've actually got a couple of really cool little things as well. In fact, I'm going to go grab it at the end of the stream. Something really exciting that I doubt any of you guys have. And I went to Evike a couple of days ago and somehow I saw this thing, which is why I bought it. And I think you guys are going to be excited to see it. So if you can, hold on to the end of the stream after the giveaway of this thing. And then I'll get that out from the garage and I'll show you guys very quickly, but I think you're going to like it. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to get to a couple of questions. In about 2 minutes, I'm going to start the giveaway and I'll talk through what we're giving away, but I'll just try and get to your guys' questions first. Your background dancer seems tired today. Cold in Florida too, Spongy. Yeah, Florida's not, I suppose, it's time of year anyway. But yeah, it's been weird where I'm not actually hot in a suit, which is pretty rare. My cousin just got diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, is going through chemo now. Mate, I'm so sorry. That sounds really, really horrible. My friend as well, it is terminal. So the guy has got between 6 months and 4 years to live, and it's kind of like judging what do you do in that situation? Do you try and live 4 years but go through 4 years of pain, or you just say, you know what, I'm good, I got 6 months, let's just live it up? Other thing he told me as well is he met a girl the night that he got diagnosed. He's already beaten bowel cancer, came back, had another scan, and it's metastasized, it's in his lungs, etc. But he was saying to me, like, he went out that night just to get so drunk, just because he was in such an awful mood that he'd been given this news. Some girl slips her number on a coaster, and so he's texted and called her, but he had to let her know. He was like, look, like, just so you're aware, this is the situation. I was just like, how do you cope with that situation? I have no idea. It went from middle 60 degrees to low 30s in a week. Too cold to get out and play recently, unfortunately. Definitely if you have gas, my friend, because gas is not something that works very well in that environment or that temperature. However, something that I found recently, which you guys should go and have a look at on AliExpress, or send me a DM and I'll try and send you a link to it. But I saw something which I think in the UK could work really well, and the cold states of the US, which was a mag pouch set, which will go on your plate carrier, except the mag pouches were heated. So they keep the mags actually warm. And I was thinking like, oh, wait, what's the point in that? And then, of course, gas gets cold and doesn't work properly. If you're keeping the mags warm, the actual gas GBBR or whatever it is going to work. So I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I was like, wow, why hasn't someone thought of this before? That's a really clever idea, because it doesn't matter as much how cold the gun is, just the actual mags. Nice, DJ, new to Airsoft. Daniela, great to see you, mate. Thank you for joining. The best rifle for close combat as well as long distance? That's a really good question. I would go with anything Cyma, probably. Cyma Platinum. You're going to get good performance, both close range and long range, and the price isn't horrendous if you're starting out. Do you guys agree? I don't know. Oh, I saw the electric pouches. Looks cool. Not too expensive. Yeah, Spongy, I don't know. To be honest, I bet one of those things you'll get it, and then actually it won't work very well at all. So, you know, need to buy it to try it out. Oh, I saw electric heater pouches. Looks cool. Yeah, not too expensive. Whatever you like, whatever you'd like to use. Yeah, DJ's kind of put it right, I would say. Obviously, if it's a shorter, CQB weapon, you're going to be firing at a lower FPS if you're allowed into certain sites where you can fire within 5 feet. If you're looking for long range, you're going to need something powerful. One thing I do have at the moment is an upgraded AAP01, which is incredible at short range, but now it's got a thin barrel in it and it's got a drum mag on it. It's pretty insane long range as well. That would be a good option, but a lot of building. And if you're early to airsoft, I don't know. Right, guys, sorry, I'm getting carried away here. And you guys aren't asking me any questions. So I'm going to get on to this. This is going to be the giveaway today. We've actually had it, I think, as an option before for the members, but we've decided not to get it before. This thing's actually really expensive. So I was looking at it, I think it's like $335 for this thing. One thing I would say is when I got it, I didn't think the price was as high as that. It's solid, full metal rail, metal upper and lower, plastic pistol grip, metal buffer tube, plastic or polymer buttstock. Yeah, and all the rails are metal. Yeah. So to be honest, when I received this, I was like, look, it's probably not that expensive. It's maybe a $250 gun. This thing's actually like $330, $350. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. But it's very functional. I have to say, I'm not a big fan of this. Let me know if you guys disagree or you agree. But there's F4 written into there because it is an EMG F415 PDW-X with a 12-inch handguard. So it is an F4 defense by EMG, but it is cool. I mean, it's like an M4. It's a bit different. Another thing I don't like on this, it does have a bolt that holds open, but this, I might be wrong, but it feels cheap. It's a cheap metal or a plastic, and it's not the best quality that I would feel. But to be honest, I think if you're a member and you need an airsoft gun, and this is going to be a very good quality, it's going to put out good performance. It's your standard platform where it's going to take M4 mags. It's a bit more aggressively styled and designed, so it's not your standard kind of military M4 style. You've obviously got a lot of angles, cuts here, a lot of M-lock, which obviously we love. You have a small RF Picatinny, which actually at the front I don't think is too bad, because if you're mounting scope cam, different things like hand grips, etc., then Picatinny, a lot of stuff still goes on there, and you may not want to attach a section to attach that to. This is another thing I hate about this gun is this flash hider. However, it's a plastic, orange flash hider. It's easily replaceable. You can very easily pull that off. Not that you would, and replace it with something that looks more realistic. And that is a bit different. I quite like that style. If I can show you, it's kind of a nice thin M-lock rail to grab, and then you've actually got this kind of extender, so it doesn't really get in your vision or anything, but it's actually kind of a cool different design. Sorry guys, I am not listening to any of your questions. Other thing is this is a dual-sided selector. So you have dual-sided selector on both sides here. Obviously you have the bolt release. Trying to think what else. You've got nice what are they called? QD sling mounts. I don't know why my brain just suddenly went into like weird mode. QD sling mounts, Picatinny on top. There's no top sights. It comes with this, which is a foregrip or a front grip that goes into the handrail. This is M-lock mount, so you don't need to put in a Picatinny, and it won't go on the end there. But actually, I think it's good because it's a 15-inch front hand grip, which means that you've got some space to actually put this on. But it comes with that, and it also comes with this, which is a waffle mag. Looks quite a cool design. It feels great, fine, whatever. It is a mid cap, which is generally a good sign that this is a very good quality AEG and not a cheaper one that you just want to fill with BBs. Okay, guys, so Bear, I try to ignore the orange when looking at a view because I know it won't last more than 5 minutes. That is a very good point, Amity, and I only have a couple left which have them. If I'm going to give them away to you guys in the members or, sell them or whatever, I won't remove them. But anything I use, instantly it's gone. I actually have like extra flash hider, like standard CCW and CW attachments. So I can change them out and then alter them later as I want. But I am exactly the same. I think it does, Spongy. I haven't actually fired this one, but I think that little gap there amplifies the sound. So it is going to give you more sound, but I think you can change that. You can put something louder on, whatever you want. Just a picture with a suppressor. Suppressor would be cool. One thing I would say is because of this, you need to be careful with just the width of it, although that's pretty wide. So I don't think you're going to have an issue necessarily. But this would look really cool, like a little mini short suppressor. I love it. Cut it off, put the gearbox and hydro dip it in woodland camo to start. That sounds awesome. Is it gas? Jax, this is not gas. This is an AEG. It does not come with a doesn't come with a battery, but it is wired to Dean's, which is great. Again, shows that it's probably good quality. The buttstock's good, but I would say battery space is pretty much just in the buffer tube. You don't have, you could put a crane stock or whatever on here, but the actual stock doesn't have a huge amount of space. Okay, guys, sorry, 7 minutes in, and I'm not even doing the giveaway. So what we're going to do is I'm going to run the giveaway now. I'm going to tell you guys, put this up here so you can look at it. And good luck to all the members. As I said, we've only got 24 members still. So your chances of winning this is pretty good. But basically, guys, just to run you through quickly, if you're new to the stream, I apologize if you're not. If you remember, you've heard this 16, 17 times. George has heard it about 400. But how we do this is if you become a member of the YouTube channel, there are 3 levels. One is the weekly give back level. One is Badger level 1. One is Badger level 2. This gives you 1 entry into each giveaway. This gives you 2 entries. This gives you 4 entries. Every week we have it. Monday around 1 to 2, we'll do a live stream. We will randomize a list and I will pull someone's name from the top of that list and they will win whatever prize we're giving away that week. If you remember, you get to vote a lot of weeks on what the actual prize is going to be. And basically for that price, you get entered into a raffle 4 times a month, every single week on a Monday. You don't have to be here. You don't have to watch, whatever it is. You can just sit there on Instagram, in the Discord, on YouTube. I'll message you, I'll get your address and we'll send it to you. So we've done this a lot. Last week was an M249, which was a nightmare to send. So I think that was to Phantom of the Airsoft. If you're listening, mate, it was an absolute, trying to find a box to fit that thing in. It's not that long, but it's big. So trying to find a box, then do the postage, then try to get it to you. I hope you appreciate it, mate, because that was a nightmare. Do you have to pay for every month? Jax, yes. So every month you are a member, you're entered 4 times. So if you're a weekly give back member, basically is $1 a week. I think $4.99 for the month. And every week you're automatically entered. If you don't want to be a member anymore and don't want to be in the giveaways, you can cancel membership anytime. I'll just take you out the raffle list. WE, do you have to pay? Sorry, Jax, I just answered that. It's monthly recurring payments unless you cancel. Exactly. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen with you because you're getting annoyed. George is getting annoyed as well. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the screen. People, if you're watching, please tell me that this screen shows up straight away because I will be very annoyed if it doesn't. But this is hopefully what you guys are seeing. Tell me, Whiskey. Tell me, Cutter, that it's up here. Tell me it's up here. Basically, guys, what you can probably see here is a list of names. If I switch onto it, I'll scroll down through. As you can see here, like Mike Kill, Call Sign Aries, he's a Badger member level 2, so his name's out 4 times. Same with Spongy. Fox Lee at the end is, I think, our newest member. He is a weekly give back member, so his name's in once. Jax, there's your name right there as well, mate. So hopefully you can see that. If you guys would like me to do a slow scroll through this on one of the future streams, I can, just so you guys can confirm your name is there. But every person's name, I double check every week that he is there. It's alive. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. So that is what that's going to look like. What I'm going to do is hit that randomize button and I'm going to hit it the number of times that we get in this screen, which is, sorry, sharing another screen, the dice roller. So this is 2 dice that are going to be rolled. The number that is up there is the number of times I'm going to re-randomize that list. Whoever's name is at the top of that list is going to be the winner. Get their address, send it. We've had, I think, 3 people who have won this twice. So if you win it twice, congrats, because that is awesome. And actually, I think a lot of the members have actually got a prize now, which is awesome. So Whiskey, good luck, everyone. Bear, yes, it's alive. Good luck to everyone out there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go onto this page and I'm going to roll the dice in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, guys, so we have a 4 and a 3. I hope you guys can see that up there. I'm going to leave it for 5 seconds just so you can. We have a total number of 7. So that means I'm going to have to re-randomize that list 7 times. Whoever's name's at the top at the end you're the winner. So good luck, guys. I'm going to stop sharing this screen and I'm going to share with you the list, which hopefully we are going to have show up there. It's showing up there. Yes, it is. Lucky number 7. Well said, Andy. I think that's very, very, very well said. Okay, so we're going to re-roll it 7 times. I'm going to hit that randomize button 7 times. The last one is going to be the winner. Good luck to all the members. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And finally, the last roll is Spongy Fugu. Mate, you're at the top in that last one and you're at the top of this one. And I believe that that is your second win on the channel. So Spongy, congratulations, mate. That is awesome. And you've just written drum roll. So I presume that means that that you're drum rolling yourself, because that is really awesome. So congratulations, mate. That is really cool. Just give you a quick rundown of this quickly. I'll stop sharing the screen so that you guys can stop seeing that. And Spongy, this is on the way to you, mate. What was the thing you won last time? I'm trying to remember. Was it a pistol? It was something like that, along those lines. But I think you're maybe the 4th or 5th member that's won a second prize from that. The other thing I would say is there's only 74 entries. So I think there's 24 members, 74 entries. So you've got better than like it's maybe a 51 and 2% chance of winning every single week. So what, 10% a month? The Cyma AR47. Okay, mate. So that is going to be an interesting one. I'd love to hear from you on the Discord. Which is better? Is it the Cyma AR47 or is it this? Both longer form M4 kind of style bases. This obviously takes M4 mags. That one takes AR mags, AK mags. But let me know which is the better one. I think the other one feels better just quality wise, but I do think that this I would prefer to use. So let me know what you guys think. The weird rifle, exactly, Spongy. So you've got 2 weird ones now. But I have your address, so just message me on Discord and I'll just confirm that and I'll get that sent. But it's easy because I already have your address, so that should be pretty simple. Okay, guys, so there's 13 people watching. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go and get this item. Now, this item is something that I got from Evike on Saturday or Sunday. I think it was Sunday. And I went there and I was like, I just need to top up on some gas and BBs, see what they've got in their, open box items. And I saw this thing. And it's actually something that I ordered probably about a year and a half ago from the actual manufacturer. However, there are rumors that this manufacturer has gone bust and they are not responding to me and my payment is gone. Went through PayPal, 6 months of whatever has gone now. So I'm hoping it turns up one day. But I saw this thing. If you can guess what it is, guys, just put it up on the screen. But I saw this thing and I got it because I was like, I'm never going to see that again. Wait one sec. Okay, guys, so I have it, and it is this. Do any of you know what this thing is? I'd love to see if anyone does. Oh, sorry. Trying to share a screen there. DJ, you got the guess in, mate, but unfortunately that was wrong. Very close, but not quite. Okay, so here it is, guys. I've never seen one of these in person. The only evidence that I've seen of them is the actual Airsoft Innovations who build this, their videos on YouTube, their website, the description. The other one that I've seen is, I think, Jet Desert Fox. He actually got one of these because I think the first batch they actually sent them out. Then apparently the company went bust. And so one thing I would say is this was not sold with a red tip. Evike, if you're watching, illegal. But I saw this literally hanging up on their wall and I recognized it because it's probably one of the most weird looking guns you've ever seen. I don't know. Cutter, let me know. Would you be happy? Would you have bought it? What did I pay? Same with you, DJ. I want to know. But if you can look here, see what that says there? It says sample. So technically this was an open box item. They didn't sell it to me like that. And it seems like this was a sample that was sent from Airsoft Innovations to Evike. So I don't know if it is a sample, but it's definitely got that written there. One thing I would say is I tried firing it already and the seal on the gas is gone. So I need to repair that. If you guys know how to repair the gas seal in one of these, I would love to know, because I don't know. I'm not a big gas guy and I need to do it because otherwise this will not work. So I'm going to run you through what this is quickly, guys. You're probably like, why is he talking about this? This is so boring. I know it's a bullpup shotgun. Ugh. The reason this is cool is because of this. So that right there is a gas, like a green gas nozzle. So basically, like in the bottom of the magazines of the pistols that we use, this is for green gas. So what you do is you fill this up with gas. Now, the big difference is that this has a gas reservoir in it. It is not in the mag, which you might be thinking, oh, why was that good? Apparently, and I don't know this because it's been leaking, but the gas mag in this, sorry, the gas reservoir in this is absolutely massive. So you can fire something like 500 rounds or something through it without having to refill the gas. And it is also refillable. You don't have to take a new CO2 cartridge and put it in the gun. But why I think this is really, really cool, the main reason that I would want this and I bought it is because this takes regular AEG mags, M4 style. So I have a ton of M4 style AEG mags, and this is a gas gun. However, I can combo them where I can use my AEG mags and use this, which is gas. So it's kind of a good combo. What I have heard is, obviously you're probably thinking cold environments, this thing's not great. Apparently, because it's a gas reservoir in here, it stays a lot warmer, and that's not much of an issue. The other amazing thing with this is it's a flak 5. And the reason it's called a flak 5 is because this thing fires 5 rounds at a time. Yeah. So you literally pull the trigger and you have 5 rounds that go out in it, like with gas, but it kind of looks like an HPA firing. And you can control the spread of how much of a shotgun, you know, like how much the impact zone is. I think that's pretty awesome. You know what I mean? I mean, if I can set it as massive and I just walk in through a door and pull the trigger and everyone goes down, that's awesome. But with this, the response is really quick. So you can literally just go in. It's very short because it's bullpup. So the videos that I've seen from Airsoft Innovations, they're nuts because the guy's got a tracer unit on it. As he's going into buildings or into rooms, you can just see him pulling the trigger and it's just boom, boom. It's bouncing off everywhere. So if you have the opportunity, search flak 5 or flak 10. The flak 10 fires 10 rounds at a time, and have a look at what this thing can do. But I really, really need some info. So if you guys out there know anyone who has taken one of these apart or repaired the gas in there, I need to know. I thought that might be the case when I bought it because I've heard some rumors that the gas seals go. However, this body I'm never going to be able to find again, so I bought it. Would you guys buy it as well? I wonder if it's just a dry gas seal, some silicone on the O-rings. That's what I'm thinking, Nabati, because it's almost like when I'm filling it, it's leaking. So to me, it would make sense. That's kind of just, you know, it's venting as I'm doing that. But getting to the O-ring is my issue. And I don't really know how to do that. There's a lot of screws in this. And obviously when it's a mag, it's very easy. You can just take the mag apart and replace the seal. When it's this, I've actually ordered a load of O-rings just so I have something that's the right size. But I have no idea how to get in here. DJ, yeah, Ed, you may just want to add a lot of silicone to the O-rings and it might take care of the problem. DJ, do you know how to get into this? Do you know where the O-rings would be? Because that is what I need to do. I love my L85, Andy. I love my L85 as well, Spongy, but it's not going to be as cool as this. This is going to replace your L85. Well, it will when you talk to me. You're going to tell me, yeah, I love this gun. It's the best. I would buy it too, Whiskey. Yeah, actually, mate, I just was like, can you guess how much it cost me? So I think this is not the Cerakote one. This is the black anodized. I would have gone Cerakote, and I've actually ordered the Cerakote brand new, but obviously that doesn't seem like it's ever going to arrive. What do you think I paid for this? I think brand new, they're about 550, 500, around that level. Whiskey says 600. So that's probably what it is brand new. And it didn't it wasn't in the open box area. It didn't look like they were selling it as used, but I did get the box, which apparently is very hard to get hold of. And DJ, man, you're on fire. You were on absolute fire. $400 was exactly what I paid for this. So I saw it again. I was like, I think for the actual hardware of what you're buying, it's well built, but $400 for something that's used doesn't work. It's a lot of money. However, because you can't get this, and if I want to upgrade it or do certain little things like put amazing O-rings or seals into it, I have that option. Whereas if I didn't have this, there was never going to be a situation where it happened. The other thing, which is quite weird, is this is a slam lock for the mag. So I've heard these can be a bit difficult as well, but basically it's just friction. So you slam the mag in there and it holds, and when you pull, it just releases, which to me sounds like it shouldn't really work that well, but apparently it works. If you can just slam your mag in and pull your mag out, I think that would be pretty cool. Boom. Well, actually, it should be this side, shouldn't it? Boom, boom. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think, because you probably think I'm an idiot and I've wasted all my money. It did come with this, though, which would give me a good idea that you're right and we need to change the silicone or the O-rings. That flash hider, massive. Like, how big is that thing? I mean, there's an O-ring in that, it looks like. Kind of. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm going to get to the questions. It'd be great prop for photos and stuff. Yeah, Whiskey, exactly, mate. And I also think in maybe like 5-10 years, it could be collectible. You know, it's kind of like one of those things which was only around for 5 minutes and it was the brand new interesting thing. If they release something else similar, I feel like that could be really rare. Collectible, I don't know. We'll find out. $400 for that is justified for even a wall hanger. But if you can tech it, oh boy, good price, not a deal, but good. Yeah, I agree, Spongy, 100%, mate. I saw it and I was like, I'm having it. You know, even if they kind of tell me it's brand new price, I want it, and so therefore I'm going to get it. Fugu, what brand is your L85? I just have the old Army, like but the thing is dead accurate, but needs a spring upgrade as the FPS is going lower. Andy, I've got the Ares L85A3, the recoil one. Performance was awful. Build quality was pretty good, but the first one I got, the actual magazine catch cover, had pulled off the actual body of the gun, and it does not perform very well. So I got a guy to completely upgrade it for me. It's really nice right now, but what I would say is I don't like it as much as my recoil shocks. It doesn't have the same recoil. It's just got the slide, whatever, the cocking handle, which basically just comes back and forward, and it's really cool, but it's not like the Scar one, which is heavier, and it's definitely not like the M4 CQBR next generation recoil shot, because there's actually a weight hitting, which to me is a lot more fun. It's collectible now, Cutter. If you want to be a collector, now I'm joking, I don't really want to sell that. Future member giveaway, guys. Anyone think that's a good idea? George? Think that's a good idea? You know what we should do? Actually, Spongy, I'm not going to do it because this is now your mag, but this effectively, guys, would slam in here. So that would go bang in there, and I'd slam it, and then I'd just rip it out, and that would be... But Spongy, we're not going to damage your mag. I'm going to keep it unused because that is for you, my friend. Okay, guys, so I might just round that up. Spongy, oh, it's a gas blowback. Okay, well, that's a different kettle of fish, completely different kettle of fish. That's proper recoil. My WE is stellar, very accurate. I really like WE. I think some people have a real, like, don't like them, but I do. This is a WE Glock. Actually, retract the slide. I think they're really good quality. Like, for the actual, like, for the price, they never do me wrong. And I do think, especially with pistols, it's not like you're trying to find the most, all right? It's not like you're trying to find the most ridiculous, you know, performance with a pistol. You're using it close range unless you've got my upgraded AAP01, which is crazy. Oh, actually, guys, last thing. So this is the last thing I'm going to talk about before we round up this week's live stream. And in fact, I'm actually going to be doing the live stream next week from Mexico. So I might not be able to show you the item that's going to be given away. And it might be probably a week's delay in shipping. So just as a heads up, guys, I'll let you know on Discord, but that might just be, It's kind of when I was in Canada, same thing. I'll be there, but I won't be able to show you what it is. George will probably be off somewhere doing something weird. Do not give that away. Cutter, no, you keep that. Guys, if you ever want to see this, I feel like I should just take it round on a little trip. What I'm going to show you though quickly is something pretty cool. Sorry, this is just turned into me running off the screen and getting stuff. So my friend actually he's a really cool guy. He works for like Universal Music, whatever. He's very successful. But this is his new passion, building watches. And so he does these like Seiko watches, but he built this for me and gave it to me for my birthday. And I was like, this is probably the coolest thing ever. I mean, like I've got nice watches, but like this thing is like gunmetal gray. And when he gave it to me, I literally thought of this because I was like, how cool is that? Like a matching watch to the actual gunmetal Glock. Like to me, that's really, really cool. I don't know if you guys agree, but you know, wearing this on here, got this here. I'm a loser. So apparently the side body screws towards the lower, allows the bottom half to come apart. DJ, if you got, send me a link if you've got any video or description of that, because my worry is I take it apart and I strip it, the screws, and it's just done. So I almost probably want some kind of professional gas guy to do it. Mesco, safe travels. Thanks, Andy. I think we're staying in an amazing place, so I'll try and show it off to you guys a bit, but I think it should be a pretty easy one. And if you, what do you guys think of this, by the way? You like stipple? Good stippling. Yeah, that watch color is sick. I know, mate. I didn't even ask him for it. My wife literally was just like, oh, he likes, I wear red socks every day. So he kind of did this like red face for it. But the actual metal color, I'm just completely obsessed with. Plus, actually now, like I've got, I don't want to say this online, but I've got an expensive watch and you can't actually wear them in LA anymore. People steal them. Like literally they'll drive down the street, see a nice like Rolex or something on someone's wrist. They'll pull over, punch the guy to the floor, rip it off his wrist, and then drive away. And that is happening more and more. So my dad in London now doesn't wear any nice watches. He has his like daily watch, which looks nice, but it's not expensive. And so this is my go-to. But actually, guys, message me if you want this guy's info. He's on Instagram and he's sold out all the time from these watches, but he has some unbelievably cool stuff. And I think I might see if he can do like a 6mm Badger airsoft line, because I think that'd be amazing. Last announcement before I close up. George is amazing. I'm joking. That's not the last announcement. Last announcement before we end this stream, I've completely forgotten. I can't think of what I was going to say. Oh, well, I think that's probably going to be it then, isn't it? George, you had enough? Yeah, he's like, let me down now. Okay, guys, any other questions? Love the real steel, nice stipple work. Yeah. DJ, how did you know that? I'm not going to say it because I don't want the stream taken down, but how did you know that fact about this? That's what I would love to know. Holy smokes, that stippling must be stick like glue. Mate, it's absolutely nuts. To the point actually where, like, obviously this is a 26. If you look at it with this, like I've got an extended grip there, but this thing is, it's almost like, because it's so new, it almost hurts. You know what I mean? It's like it's so grippy. Bringing this thing in and out of a holster with that, it's going to get worn down and it's going to get, you know, but it's brand new, this thing. And so it is definitely insane stippling to the point of hurting your palm. But I had them do that custom, which was awesome. Custom rail, again, awesome. They've redone pretty much everything in this one. Like redone the barrel, like absolutely everything pretty much. So it was very expensive, but very cool. Okay, so guys, that is going to be it. I'm going to round it up. As I said, I will be back next week, but probably not here. Spongy, congrats, mate. Just resend me that address, but I'll have it, so I'll send it to you. And I've got 2 unboxings coming this week. I literally haven't had one for 2 weeks, but I literally have 2 edited, ready to go. So be ready for those. Yeah, 320 grit and sound that down. DJ, please, if you can find any information on how I can repair this, just send it to me because I would really, really appreciate that. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a fantastic week wherever you are. It's not Thanksgiving this week, it's next week. So wherever you are in the world, have a good week. And next week in America, have a good Thanksgiving. George, you want to say anything or no? George is speaking to the people and he says, leave us alone. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you next time. Have a great